Show respect, step back, no need for space invasion. Stop saying your room number at the day's end. Let the girl dance, that's really all she came for. $1 million dress probably came from the thrift store. Even though she seems to be exactly what you wish for, she's never coming in on your transistor. Don't matter if you're rich or piss poor, she's out of your league and in a different sport. The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. No sleeping allowed though, you just get a glance. Don't try to swing game, yo, just let the girl dance. The answer is no, you ain't got a chance. She's out of your league, just let the girl dance. You can watch her soul blow from a distance, but give her some bass on, let the girl dance.
Hey everybody, I'm Randy Silvis.
And I'm Tony Mullet.
And welcome to the conclusion of the 2021 WPSRA Halloween Shootout. And for those of you who just joined us, it's a cold, rainy, 48-degree southwestern Pennsylvania October day.
And entering round 3, here are your competitors. It's been quite a surprise, but the fastest cars in the 724 have already been taken out of the race.
The phenomenon of the cars coming out of the slot at the starting gate has been confounding racers all day.
So, without further ado, let's get to the top of round 3.
Race 1 will be Slick Trick
versus Randy and his Lambo. I'm not saying that you didn't have a chance,
but we will never know, because the guy running the trigger, he was sleeping on the job.
That's a shame, because the car made a hell of a pass.
And Slick Trick's moving on.
Race number 2, we have Michael Mack and Slick Willie
versus that beautiful Panther Pink Dodge Dart.
Well, here we go again. That's just brutal. What could be making them do that?
Slick Willie gets a free pass and moves on to the next round.
For race number 3, the Hood Rat
versus that 72 GTO called the Judge.
Not this again. That's 2 in a row.
Yeah, you can see it in the slow motion. The Ford lurches to the left, and the Pontiac just comes completely unglued. That shoots her towards the center.
Hood Rat moving on to the next round.
Race 4, the 55 Nomad known as Valentine versus Tony in his black 52 Ford.
Holy shit, a drag race broke out.
I don't know, looks like Valentine's pulling ahead by the time they got to camera 2.
That she was. Valentine wins and is moving on.
Moving on to race 5.
Kelly's Corvair, driven by Michael Mack,
versus the Triton.
Looks like Tim had it all the way.
That's not a typical run by the Corvair.
And that takes the Triton to round 4.
Round 4 will be Triton versus Slick Willie, the Hood Rat versus Slick Trick, and Valentine draws the bye.
First up, Triton versus Slick Willie.
There's that anomaly again. What the hell can that be?
I don't know, but about 90% of the trouble has been in the right lane.
And that's Triton going on to the semifinal round.
Next, Slick Trick versus the Hood Rat.
Yeah, definitely something on that right lane. We cleaned it, we checked it over, but it was just a gremlin all day long.
Slick Trick moving on to the semifinal.
And now, the semifinal round. Triton versus Valentine, and Slick Trick got the bye. And look, Kelly Calkins is driving Valentine.
Oh yeah, this is where my camera battery ran out and we had to use your Soviet Union surplus phone for camera 1.
That's alright, we'll get double duty out of camera 2.
Kelly didn't take long to warm up. She wore that 32 Ford out.
Kelly Calkins is moving on to race Slick Trick for the Crystal Skull.
Well, Val didn't have any trouble on that right lane.
Don't know about that. Watch camera 2. Kelly stuck it so hard she put the Nomad on its back bumper. Wheels in the air for 600 feet.
Yeah, sure enough. She left with the hood pointed at the sky. How did she even keep the brushes touching the rails?
For that matter, how did it go straight with the tongue the whole way out of the slot?
Looks like the front end on Slick Trick was bouncing down the track as well.
That makes one of the oldest cars in the 724 the Crystal Skull Trophy winner for the 2021 season, and she will carry it throughout the 2022 season.
2021 Crystal Skull Trophy, and the prize goes to Kelly Calkins and Valentine.
Thank you.
OG Cars took it this year.
That was awesome. Thank you, guys.
The women of the 724 never fail to put on a show. Last year, Brittany won the Crystal Skull coming across the finish line on 2 wheels.
Yeah, the 2 on the passenger side.
And this year, Kelly Calkins wins it by riding 600 foot on her rear bumper.
Well, Tony, it's been an exciting yet frustrating day. I wonder what could have been making the cars jump out of the slot the way they kept doing.
I don't know what to tell you for sure, but if it's this cold and raining out next year, I can already see drivers adding weight to the front ends of the cars before they ever get here.
So what's up next for the racers?
The next time we get together, it's going to be a shootout of the 724's fastest cars to determine who will be going to race against the Street Outlaws this year.
Why don't we just take our top 10? Ain't that what the list is for?
Our last top 10 race didn't include some of the usual suspects from the top 5. I want to make sure we only take the absolute fastest cars we have because Oklahoma isn't coming alone this time. They're bringing their friends from Memphis.
Right on. Well, folks, that's it until next time.
Until then, I'm Tony Malik.
And I'm Randy Silvis.
And you've been watching Slotrods.